You know, as part of the Foothills family, we have this incredible privilege every year to tell the story of Jesus at Easter. And this year's no different. This year, Adam has written us a great story called Brother. And it's the story of Jesus and his younger brother, James.
I think originally it was a chance to work with my friends, people I've worked with before, so I really hopped at the chance to work with Mark. And this play is a lot more grittier, I find, and I find that really challenging, especially at this point in the rehearsals. It's requiring things of me that I don't normally do.
The first thing that drew me to Brother was the scene one. Scene one is prior to Jesus' ministry. I think it was really smart of Adam to explore that side of the story. We don't get to see too much of it in the Bible, so I think that's what really drew me in.
I felt like this was a really interesting way to explore the incarnation, the concept that God himself came down to live with us as man in Jesus. And that is the most beautiful core of our religion for me, and I think we very often take that for granted. We don't think about God being here among us and having to suffer from the common cold or indigestion, or that he had a family. He had brothers, sisters, mother, father, and all the challenges that come with those interpersonal relationships in the family.
So what makes this production unique? Well, for one, the scale is smaller than we've seen in the last couple of years. This is a two-handed script, which makes the story that much more intimate, only two voices speaking. It's unique in that it's set in a carpenter's shop, and am I ever glad that Heath Kai is not only our technical director, but also my assistant artistic director. He knows his way around a shop, and he knows what tradesmen are like.
I think what challenges me is just the emotional depth that the character requires, and the almost two-sidedness that this character has. I'm very challenged by that, and I'm inspired by the back and forth dialogue. I feel like it was written very meticulously and with a lot of intention.
Playing Jesus a second time, it's wonderful to be able to step back into those shoes because he's so much better than I am. One of the things that I'm still working through in this process is letting go of myself. There's scenes that I still can't get through without crying, that I know by the time you see it, I can't be crying when I'm doing that, when I'm talking about Jesus' death, for example.
I'm hoping that people will see that maybe God loves them desperately, but still doesn't give them what they want. It occurs to me as I wrote this play that I write a whole bunch of stories that are about people who are angry at God, and James is certainly no different. And he has a lot of really legitimate frustrations with God, with his brother who is the God-man, and I wanted to explore those. I wanted to see if Jesus could have good and plausible reasons for why he wouldn't do the things that James wanted him to do. I want us to then, by extension, be able to try to look at things from God's perspective, that perhaps we don't have all of the things that we want, not because God doesn't love us, but because there are other factors at play.
Whenever we approach the story of Jesus in a new and fresh way, as longtime believers, it gives us an opportunity to think about Jesus in a fresh way. What would it have been like growing up as his younger brother? But it also gives us an opportunity to use this as a way to invest and invite in the people in our lives who don't know Jesus yet. So it's always our prayer, and we pray throughout the process for you as you come, and for the people that you'll bring with you, and the conversations that this story will spur on.